Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today I wanted to do a review video on my new daily driver, 92 Camaro RS. Nothing fancy. It's got pretty low miles, and I guess the question I want to answer for some of you is, does it make a good daily driver? To me, it does. Yeah, just a quick look at the outside here. You don't see as much of these as you used to on the roads, and I just like something a little bit different. A lot of plain Jane just cars out there, and personally the 92 is special to me. I had a 92 25th anniversary, the Heritage Edition, a few years back, and just like this one, it was a 305, just the 170 horsepower throttle body injected Camaro. Not a fast car by any means, but very reliable, and definitely enough power to get up to freeway speed or pass someone, whatever you need to do. Just a basic gray interior. It's got T-tops for the nice days outside. Not a perfect car by any means. Probably they're going to find a decent deal on a dash pad, or maybe try to fix this one myself. But yeah, actually the seats, they're pretty comfortable. The car's pretty well loaded out. Power locks, windows, mirrors, cruise control, air conditioning. Doesn't handle all that great, but you can always change that. It does ride pretty nice. So there it is, just a 305, 5.0 liter, throttle body fuel injected. Didn't run quite as good as the tune port engines, but pretty easy to work on. Still fairly easy to find parts for the car. And this one does have an aftermarket hood prop there. So everybody knows about these little hood struts that like to go bad every few years. Now this car does have just a K&N filter and a Flowmaster catback exhaust. And I also bumped the timing up from 0 degrees to 4 degrees, base timing. Made a nice little difference. Yeah, bear with me here. I don't have a fancy GoPro, nothing like that. Just gonna take you guys for a quick ride. Well, yeah, the interior, it's just a nice place to be. The car has good heat. Everything works pretty good. This one has 14,000 miles on it, so I definitely got lucky there. It's not perfect, but I think it sat out in the sun for about a year. Other than that, it's garage kept. Oh, lots of memories in one of these. Let's start her up. Starts right up. Definitely a special car to me. So this has the 700R4 transmission. Doesn't shift super fast or anything, but it shifts nice, and they're pretty reliable if you don't beat the heck out of them. Figured I better do this here in Ohio before it gets way too cold outside. Sounds pretty decent. Not fast at all, but plenty of power to get up to speed or whatever else you need to do. Give it a little bit of gas here. Not fast, but more than enough power. Little story behind my other 92 Camaro that I had. My dad actually detailed at a small little dealership, and they had two of these on the lot. And funny enough, they were both 92 Heritage Edition, like the 25th anniversary. One was red with the black stripes, which I ended up getting, and then the other was white with red stripes. So Dad said the red one was the better car. I ended up with that. I think it had 68,000 miles on it when I got it. Had that car for a long time. I think it had 156,000 miles on it when I sold it, and it still looked and ran pretty good. I mean, it wasn't rusted out, and I took it through, I think, 5 years of winters. Just some surface rust underneath, but nothing on the body. And back then I was kind of in my 20s, and I might have pretty much ragged the hell out of the car. No major problems. I think the only thing I ever had go wrong was a heater core. You know, and like I said, like basic maintenance, tune up, plugs, wires, cap, rotor. I put some MSD wires on it, a hotter coil, headers, kind of devised my own ram air intake. It kind of ran through the snorkel of the air cleaner through the driver's side high beam, but it actually worked pretty decent. I mean, it was never fast or anything like that, but yeah, it kind of surprised me, all that I put it through. The car held up pretty well. I think it handles okay. You could always put maybe some eye-back lowering springs on one, you know, some polyurethane sway bar end links and sway bar mounts front and back, or just upgrade the whole sway bar assembly front and back. Probably help a lot. Now I think 90 to 92 they changed the gauges in these to this, from kind of like the old style was like pretty much 82 to 89, and they changed to these yellow ones, 90 to 92, which I kind of like. I like them both. With these cars you get your typical squeaks and rattles, but it really doesn't bother me that much. It's not bad. I suppose this one's not so bad with the low mileage, but as you drive them, it definitely gets worse. The car definitely has its quirks, but I still love it. Good place to be. Now this one, oh, nice camera malfunction. Sorry about that. Definitely need to invest in a GoPro or something here. So as far as the brakes, just being an RS, it's got the rear drums on it and just decent sized front discs. They're okay. I'm probably going to do a rear disc brake conversion with like a 342 limited slip axle out of a Z28 or Firebird Formula 3rd gen. Something that'll pick it up just a little bit. And just get the disc brake set up in the back. I'm not a fan of drums. Yeah, the brakes, they're not the best on this. Other than that, I don't have a lot of complaints about this car. It's just a good all-around car. It never left me stranded. My other 92, it was pretty good to me. Of course, I'm having those thoughts about maybe an LS swap or something along those lines. Maybe something that could be done in the future. also thought about maybe putting a Transgo shift kit in this 700 R4. I like those. They shift quick, but not too hard under normal driving. But when you get on it, they shift hard and fast. Definitely a fan of Transgo. I've had B&M shift kits as well. My personal preference is the Transgo. A little more expensive, but to me it's worth it. This here is what my dad used to call Corvette Alley. This is where we would always kind of get on them. So yeah, that's not a fast car, but still fun enough. I don't need something fast as a daily driver. I'm trying to stay out of trouble. So, you know, that about wraps it up, folks. Let me know what you think, or maybe what you'd like to see me do to the car. Maybe share some car memories you have with me. Feel free to like and comment. If you like the video, please subscribe. I appreciate what subscribers I have so far. Not trying to get big or anything. Pretty soon, I think I will have a C7 Corvette to test. That's a far cry from this. So yeah, stay tuned, and thanks for watching the video.